Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here. For today's video, I want to vlog my week and ending with a train trip to Koya-san, which is like a mountain in a nearby prefecture. It's like a scenic train, which are kind of fun to do in Japan, and I haven't done one in like this type of way, like through the mountains, so I'm really excited. So hopefully I've included some clips already so you can get kind of like a sneak peek of it, but I thought I would start filming today, Monday, and just turn the camera on and I don't know, just maybe also like share like my daily life as I go along throughout the week. And I thought, since I finished part of my work, or at least I got a little head start on my work week already, I decided to take maybe like an hour break while the laundry's going and things like that, to maybe tidy up my desk, or I don't know, just rearrange and listen to some YouTube and things like that. I rearranged my like kind of not office but like the bedroom. I've kind of made like a little like nook for myself with like my stationery stuff on the side now all together, and then I moved the bookshelf around. So I did a lot of rearranging, and that's why my desk looks absolutely awful. So I thought today would be a good day to do it, and you know, it's hard to concentrate with so much like stuff on my desk, but I'm just trying to keep it organized. Certain things maybe I show. I bought this yesterday. It is a clip. I've never seen it before, so I think it might be a new product, but it's a mini clip with like film tape on it, like this. I don't know if you're familiar with this brand. Okay, there, I think it's focusing now. But I got this in the color Misty White Gray. It says it on the top. Maybe again my camera won't focus, but here it is. It's like a little clip with like 2 sticky notes like tabs on it, and I thought this would be perfect for my like class, like online course techo I have here. Maybe have like a blank page or an older page. Yeah, I want to like have it open like this, and then what's really great about it is like a clip with sticky notes, because like I don't know, I'm not very good at using my sticky notes, and if it's not available to me, like I don't know, I don't find it as useful. But I thought this would be a cute way to, you know, keep it with my notes. And I like the color scheme. Every clip has like a different like sticky note color scheme. I'm so sorry, this is not focusing at all, but yeah, so every like clip color has different like a pairing of sticky notes. So I think you can refill them with different colors, but this is the color that came with the Misty White Gray version. So anyways, yeah, I thought it was a really cute idea, and I just want to keep it together like so, for like my school work, and just have them accessible. I like that it's like on the clip. I feel like that's so ingenious, like to have like sticky notes on clips. Like I don't know, that just seems like so functional to me. So anyways, that's what it looks like. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I got yesterday. And today I want to organize, well, like I think a lot of things on my desk is, one is like fountain pen stuff. I only have, well actually I have 2 fountain pens, and I have a few inks, but I'm not like a big fountain pen person. Like I don't know if I want to kind of like, what's that kind of terminology you can say, like I don't want to like go deep into that. I don't know. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. Is that the phrase? I'm not sure, but like I don't want to like become like get into it, if that makes sense. Like I can admire everyone's fountain pens and fountain pen ink collections, but I feel like if I start to get into it, it's just gonna like blow out of proportions, and I'm gonna maybe buy more than I need. So I have 1, or I have 2 now, but my main one is the Pilot Vanishing Point, and I have a few inks. I have some on my desk here, and my partner also has a few inks. We have like like we use like a drawer system for our. Maybe it's okay if I put this on my laptop keyboard. We have like this drawer system from Muji to store all our items, but I need more space, so this is technically my boyfriend's drawer. But I don't know. I need this drawer. Ergo, he loses this drawer actually. But I'll get him another one. I'll buy him another one. But he has like MD fountain pen ink in gray. He draws, so he's got like a lot of like graphic inks and stuff like this. This is manga black on it, so you know he like draws a lot, so we have a lot of inks. Well, not a lot, but you know we have ink. And I have one fountain pen, and he has a few Kakunos Pilot. So I want to put them all together in one drawer, and I am hoping, well, not hoping, well, I'm going to remove his watercolor and all these kind of extra pens that he has in this drawer to take it over for inks and things like that. So I have a few other inks besides the ones that you see here. But yeah, maybe I will come back when I removed all his items and put in the inks that we have. Okay, so this is how the drawer turned out, and these are all the fountain pen inks that me and my partner share, as well as again some art graphite inks that he uses as well. I honestly haven't tested like all these inks besides this one here. This is the one that I have in my Pilot Vanishing Point, and this is the case in the back that I have for it. And I really like it. It's an archive ink in black, and I've liked it so much that I've never changed it or needed to test it out, even though I think I bought this black ink as well to try. But this one has worked so well, I've never needed to change, or I don't feel like changing basically. And yeah, other small things here. I have a few accessories. Again, very new to fountain pens, but I know that people can like refill cartridges, and I got this kind of ink refill set or kit that I thought could be nice and come in handy in the future if I really get into it. I have like pipettes, and then I also got this kind of ink tag that I purchased at a stationery event here. There's two different designs of bottles, but there's like, if you get a different set, the bottles are a different shape, but I liked these ones because they look like that. This one looks like this one, so that's why I purchased it basically, because it resembled the only ink bottle that I had at the time. But you're supposed to swatch them and label your bottle, like ink bottle. Me and my partner don't have that many inks, like they're all slightly different. I think we have kind of a red purple color here. I got a deep blue. This is black. This one's a light blue, and it's even like in its box still. And then this one is a gray. This is black, and this is black. And then this one's a green. So, and this one here is a red. But yeah, anyways, yeah, we don't really need to sample them because again, we don't have so many variations of the same color. But yeah, I have that for future me. And then I also saved here from like hotel kits, like, you know, when you like they provide like amenities and stuff like that. I seen people like when they swatch, they use Q-tips, and I don't have Q-tips in my like house in general, so I took these from the hotel. Not took them, but you know, like they provided them, and I took them back with me because thought it'd be handy in the future, and I like that they're kind of individually wrapped to protect them. And yeah, and it's just very convenient for me instead of buying like a box of Q-tips that I probably will never use. So I just have I think I have only 4, so I think that's enough. Yeah, again, very new to fountain pen inks, and then mixed in is like a cartridge that I think came with my partner's inks. I have the MD paper, or the Midori fountain pen box that this gray came in. My partner got it from the 70th anniversary of Midori, and I think it came with a fountain pen and ink set. So I have the box here. I don't know where his fountain pen is, but there is space in this box here for fountain pens if he wants to store them. And then I have a Lamy here. I've never shown it on my channel. I've never taken it out of its box actually. I want to make a video on it, but I just haven't gotten around to it, and I'm not really into, like, I'm not like interested in fountain pens at the moment, but this is kind of like a discontinued series, so I purchased it when I could, and then it's just kind of sitting here at the moment, but I hope to test it out, and I bought this green ink for this particular fountain pen as well. So yeah, future project, I'm sure, to take it out and test it, but at the moment not much need. But yeah, this is how it looks. This box here is the box that came for these 3 inks, and yeah, nothing much else to say, but yeah, this is how it looks, if you're wondering. Yeah, these are all the fountain pen inks, and then the boxes. So yeah, I will check in another time of the day. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me here. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I didn't film yesterday because I was quite tired. Yeah, yesterday I had a meeting at 2 a.m. Japan time, and then I had a meeting last night as well from 10:30 to 11:15. So I took a nap during the day, and then I just worked to prepare for that evening meeting. So yeah, not much to update on like life or anything like that, but today is Wednesday, and it is I even like translated online, but it is currently 11 degrees Celsius here, and it's quite cloudy today. It is 51.8 degrees Fahrenheit, if that helps. But yeah, I think it's gonna rain today, and I think it might snow in some places, so I'm hoping it will snow in the mountains when we go on Saturday. But anyways, I thought for today's video I would talk about the Hobonichi spring release tomorrow. It is currently January 31st, and tomorrow is February 1st, so they will be releasing, you know, the new, the kind of limited or the kind of small spring release. And if you're not interested in my thoughts on it and things like that, you know, please skip ahead. But I thought I would just go over the covers, because I definitely saw when it was released, like the preview, I think maybe almost a week ago now, that they released the pictures and the descriptions. So yeah, I had been thinking about it a little bit, and yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow, instead of going to like the Tobichi store, like the Hobonichi like flagship store, I was thinking about going to Loft and checking them out in person. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna film at all. Last year when I went during the spring release as well, like the stationery stores were quite crowded, because I think not only Hobonichi, but I think a lot of the other major planner brands here in Japan, they also release April starts, so for starting from February. And I've also seen some April starts already in the store, to be honest, but I think many companies also may be waiting for this kind of February 1st like kickoff date, basically. So when I went last year, it was quite crowded, and not only for Hobonichi, and I was thinking maybe I could film it, like what it looks like, but then yeah, I don't know if you can film in Loft. So I'm not entirely sure, but if I do get footage, I will try to include it as I'm talking and about all these things. But yeah, I'm hoping to go tomorrow. I think this new spring release is quite fun. Really surprised. I don't know, like I guess you never know what to expect, but I'm really surprised at the cats on bread theme, or the kind of cats in the wind theme. By Keiko Shibata. I think it's a really fun idea, and it's quite playful, like it says in this kind of interview on the Hobonichi website. My thoughts are, I love the pencil boards, first of all. I'm gonna probably get one in every size, just because they're just so bright and colorful and happy, and I like the Hobonichi pencil boards in general. I'm not so tempted by the A5 and the A6 covers, just because I don't have so many covers, and it would really need to be like almost like love at first sight if I was going to go for one of these A6 covers. And I think the most likely thing I would purchase from a spring release would be a week's, and I'm not super fond of the green of the kitten's weeks. I don't know, I get that it's supposed to represent grass, so I mean, this is the right color for grass. I don't know, it just doesn't maybe fit in with the type of design on week covers that I like. I mean, I think it's very whimsical and playful and sweet, and I mean, I'm a cat lover. If it looked like my cat on the cover, I'm pretty sure I would buy it. But my cat doesn't look like these cats, so I'm not tempted in that way as well. I think it's a really sweet cover, though. I think it will be quite popular since there's always cat covers in Japan. Like whenever I see like releases, like there's always like a cat or dog within some kind of like planner brand's release or like their lineup. So I think it would do quite well. I mean, I'm very interested in the Toragen, or I don't know how to say it in German, but that's how it's written in Japanese. So I'll pronounce it in that way, because then I maybe won't sound so silly, because I don't know how a German person would pronounce that. I was really interested in this cover, and I think if you're watching ahead, since I'm filming this not in the past, well, that's kind of weird to say now, but I think you'll know if I get something by the end of this video, because I would have gone to Loft already by the end of it. But just right now, documenting my kind of feelings on it, I'm really interested in the Toragen cover. Me and my partner as well, is also interested in this as well. For him, it's like art and carrying pens and supplies with him in the cover. And for me, it's like I like the week's aspect. I like the week's cover for it. I was thinking even the A6 size, because I have my A6 Hobonichi Hon in front of me now, and I just caught up in it. Last time I made a kind of a short update video, I talked about keeping the Hobonichi Hon and not using my Tekino, and I have found a purpose for this A6 Hon, and I maybe have like a more featured video on it, but I decided to use it as a travel journal. This is kind of off topic because it's not about the release, but maybe I'll talk about it in later point in this hour after this spring release impressions. But yeah, I'm really interested in it. I think for me, the only reason I don't purchase it is the zipper. It's hard to tell online, but watching videos of them like unzip the zipper is like the only thing that concerns me, because I don't like a zipper that is sharp. So I don't have any examples around me, but I don't like when a zipper feels very jagged, and that's because I don't like it to like scratch my my pens and things like that. I don't want to say I like plastic zippers, but I just don't like when the zipper is so, I don't know, scratchy. A lot of times I think whenever I check a pouch, I always make sure that to like run my finger across it, I'm just to, I don't know, just check. I don't know if that's something that other people are thinking about, but for me, that's like the main reason I won't get it. If the zipper is really nice and smooth, like smooth to the touch, and I don't feel like it would scratch any of my pens or supplies, then I'm totally gonna get it, I think. I like the price point of it. I thought it would be more expensive because of the leather details. Even though it's small, but it's still leather, so I thought maybe it'd be higher than the prices I see, the prices that it actually is. So that also adds to the fact that I might purchase it, because if it's like too expensive, then obviously I would be a little bit more deterred, but I don't know, I feel like I have a functional use for it, so I think it could be good. I like that it's kind of like a trial year for them, for this design concept, so yeah, I want to see it in person. I definitely need to see it in person to kind of get my feelings on it, but it's the most interesting out of the spring release. The Mina Perhonen piece, they release it every spring, and I've liked other spring piece versions before more than these ones at least. I don't really have anything to say. I mean, they're really fun. I like the spring versions in general because they tend to be brighter than the fall release ones. But they're also hard to get a hold of because I think they're so popular. Like the pastel pink and the like light blue, I think are very popular colors, and they're bright. And I think I mostly associate those kind of colors with the spring release versions. I think there's more browns and dark blues with the fall release pieces. So I mean, I tend to like the spring ones, but I don't know, I'm not super feeling these ones, like not enough to go for the lottery at least. And again, I don't use A5 or A6 techo covers often, and if I do, I don't have that many. I don't like the Weeks cover, like the zipper case for it. I mean, I don't have one, so I don't know how like scratchy that zipper is, but I don't know, I just don't want to have to like unzip everything every time, if that makes sense. I usually have my Weeks at home, and if I travel, I usually have something where I can access them for like stamps, and yeah, anyways. Yeah, so not going for any of the pieces this year. Okay, then I have the starter techo roll that is released. That's like, it's not new to the Hobonichi lineup, I don't think. Yeah, I like them a lot. They're very, very, very expensive, so I never go for them. I like the aesthetic of it though. Yeah, I think just priced out for me for a cover that, you know, I probably would like, what do you call it, like retire or archive with the cover. Like if I have it for my Weeks, I probably will leave it in this cover. Anyways, I don't know, just very, very beautiful. I can see the appeal, but for me, it's a bit expensive. And yeah. What else? We have the weekly calendar, April start, classic Hobonichi spring version of it. I think what I didn't know here, because I actually wanted to buy one of these for not the spring version but the regular version, but they were all sold out, so I checked the dates, and I didn't know that this spring version starts April. And I know all these are April starts, but sometimes, you know, you get like a month earlier, or yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just was maybe expecting or hoping that it would start like a month earlier in March to April of next year, but it's really just April 1st, what does this say here? April 6th, 2025. So I'm not interested in that at the moment. Again, I think I mentioned in that update video, I'm really loving my weekly supplement, still using it consistently. Not that video was that long ago, but still using it quite consistently. So yeah, I mean, if that's something that interests you, you might have to wait till April unless you redate it. And then what does it say? Launch commemorative spring special shop. They will be selling bread at Tobichi, Tokyo. Yeah, so I click Kyoto since I'm in Kyoto. Or I possibly could go to the Kyoto one on the weekend. Let's see. Yeah, they just talk about what they're selling, and they talk about all the new items. And they said which ones they won't be selling. So the Avec Planner Day Free, One Piece, Hon Cousin. Like there's not a spring version of it. Weeks Mega, 5-year techo, big 5-year techo. So yeah, yeah, nothing much to report there. And then the Tomoe River S paper. I don't know if I should make a like comment on the paper of the new Hobonichis. I do not watercolor, and I use fountain pen very, very limited, just in general, so I don't know if I'm the best person to comment on the Tomoe River S paper. Have I noticed anything? The paper feels different for sure. What is this? This is the old version. The paper feels different, but writing wise I don't notice anything different. Yeah, I don't notice anything different actually. Now that I think about it, I haven't really thought about it. But yeah, the Hobonichi Hon has the Tomorrow S paper in it, and my weeks still have the old version. So yeah, yeah, I don't have any strong reactions to the Tomorrow River S paper, but yeah. Anyways, so that's my thoughts on the spring release. I hope future me will have some nice clips, but if not, you know, you probably know that why, like maybe I couldn't film in the store. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope to see some unboxings because I'm not gonna order from Hobonichi, so I'm not gonna do an unboxing, but I'm hoping to see these in person and report back on like the zipper pull on that aspect. I don't know if people like think about that type of stuff, but or like if that bothers them, but that's like the main bother for me. I just don't want it to scratch all my pens, and yeah. Anyways, what else do I want to update on? Oh yes, I want to update on my Hobonichi Hon. I mentioned last time in my video that I was dropping the ticket note for my lineup and moving it to a weekly supplement, which I had from an earlier year, 2021. But this Hobonichi Hon has made it through. I'm happy to report. I decided to use it as a travel journal. So what I did was I went on a trip last weekend, or a few days ago basically, and I brought this for the aspect of traveling because I do really like when I traveled to like have something to do. Like I have a cafe journal, but if I don't go to a cafe, I don't bring it basically. So when I travel, you know, I don't want a coffee every day, and if I don't have a coffee or something, then or if I don't sit in a cafe, then I technically, for me, makes it seem like I can't write in my travel journal. So having my cafe journal, so having a travel journal, I thought would be a great use for this planner because I like love my weeks, but at the same time it's like there's only limited space, and there's just some days like when I travel I get really inspired like by sitting by the river, or you know, just visiting a temple, and I want to write something that's, well, not in a cafe or just like in the hotel room. So I thought this would be a great idea, and I could write a lot. So for 2 days I wrote over 4 days basically, so I'm not really paying attention to the date per se, but I am writing it on the day. So this was the 26th. So this is the whole day was the 26th, and then this was the 27th. So I'm hoping to use this for this purpose. I have a lot of travel plans this year, so I think this will be a really fun travel journal to look back on. And I'm completely fine with leaving the most of them blank, like these blank pages, just because, yeah, again, I don't travel, and then whenever I need space, I will just journal as far as I want to, unless I'm gone for like a week or something, then maybe I will, you know, adjust and start on an earlier page. But for the most part, yeah, I just wanted space to write as much as I want. And this is not to say like I'm gonna stop my memory keeping journal on my weeks. It's just that in that way, it's like as the year progresses, like I know like right now it's a very easy thing to carry around, but I know that when I keep adding things to it, it gets much more bulkier and harder to travel with. So knowing that that's like something that I won't be able to consistently do, I thought that this would be a good use for my Hobonichi Hon. Again, I don't know what, you know, future me will bring, but just having, like, I feel like this is what I need right now. Like, I need a travel journal space. There's like, I'm doing like a lot of contemplation this year, kind of not meditation or anything, just whenever I travel, I think a lot about life and, you know, future and things like that. So I want that kind of space to kind of write freely. And I think the weeks kind of not limits me, but kind of forces me to kind of condense those ideas into more of like a concise, like, journal entry. When there's just some days I just wanted to write about what I did in like length. And I know that there's like notes pages in the my journal, like my Hobonichi weeks, but yeah, I think I have other ideas for it, and I'm missing this. in my lineup. So I'll be happy to keep doing this, and again, just carrying it around with me as I go. And I bought washi tape on this trip, and then I got 3 stamps from the places I went. So yeah, I'm just really liking it. And I was just thinking, like, if I had my weeks, I wouldn't be able to fit like all 3 stamps onto one page and then journal like in the week. So yeah, I don't know, it's just a nice space right now for me, and I'm rambling, but yeah, I just thought that would be like a nice little check-in. I hope to film more potentially tomorrow. You will see if I purchase anything or my partner purchases anything from the spring release. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far and hearing my thoughts as I go throughout the week. So yeah, see you. Hi everyone, happy Friday. I thought I would turn on the camera and check in with you guys today, and also chat a little bit about the Hobonichi spring release, which was yesterday, February 1st. I had mentioned in the previous clip that you just saw that I had plans to go, and I went and I took some clips, which I'm hopefully showing you on the screen now, and it was not very crowded at all. Like, no one was really around the table when I went up, and this was just shortly after 11, so I don't think, you know, I wasn't the first person in this loft, but definitely there wasn't so many people. I think slowly, maybe 20 minutes later, I think a lot of people were crowding the area, but just right off the bat, it wasn't that crowded. So I took a little clips when, you know, there wasn't so many people, and I didn't buy any covers this year or from the spring release, but I did buy 2 pencil boards, which you can see in the foreground. I got one for the weeks, and then the A6 size as well. I thought it was really cute. I like the A5 size, but I don't have a use for the A5 like size. Like, I don't have any techos, and like I don't have the Hobonichi Hon for the A5 size, so I didn't really have a reason to buy it, so I ended up not buying it. And going back to what I had previously said in the earlier clips was I wanted to check out the zipper aspect of the Toragen cover, and again, seeing it in videos, because I've seen some like early previews of the cover, and I saw the live as well, but it's really hard to do like get a feeling for the zipper, which is like my main like the kind of make or break it point for me. And they didn't have any samples opened for any of the covers at the loft, so we had asked them, like the staff, to if we could open it and see it, and I felt the zipper, and it was kind of like what I thought it would be. Unfortunately, it's a very kind of scratchy zipper, I think. I don't know if like future versions of this cover will have a change in it, but it's not like the zipper is like rough or anything like that, but I mean, it moves slowly when you open and close it, but it has like a sharp edge to it that I felt like I wouldn't want to kind of push my pens in and out, and especially if I'm traveling with like, maybe I put like my one fountain pen and like maybe some washi tape or something like that. It is a zipper that I feel like would scratch my fountain pen, or even if I put like my phone in it, I feel like that zipper aspect would scratch my screen, and that is like a kind of like a deal breaker for me in that sense. Like, I have several pouches that I have, and one I don't really care for because the zipper of that pouch, is very scratchy on like plastic. So I ended up not getting the Toragen covers in any of the sizes. I assume that because the A5 size has like a bigger pocket, maybe they'll be less prone to scratching, but for me, I was like interested in the weeks and the A6 size, and while you can open them and obviously put things in without like having your pen touch the zipper, I just like don't want to have that extra worry, I guess. And I think it was quite unfortunate that like it has a zipper that I don't really care for. I don't know what other people will think when they open it and they see it for the first time, but for me that was something that like I had pens scratch before on zippers from pouches, so I didn't want that in this cover as well. So what I also liked about it though, the leather aspects, the leather details were really nice, and then the magnet was very thin, like it wasn't as big of a bump as I thought it would be. And yeah, I really think it's a gorgeous cover, and I think many people will be happy with it. But for me, that deciding factor was that zipper, and yeah, I don't know. So I ended up not getting it, unfortunately. I was kind of disappointed when I walked away. I was like, oh no, because like it was still like even on right now on which is Friday today, it's not like sold out, so there's still like a chance for me to rethink. But I really felt like certain when I left that I wasn't gonna get it. But I don't know, it was such a nice cover, and I like the kind of portability and simplicity of it as well. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I feel 100% certain with my decision. And yeah, no, so that was really nice. I saw the like Keiko Shibata covers in person, and they're very, very lovely. I can see like people really falling in love with this series. Um, and besides that, they had a bunch of spring, they had all the spring releases. They've kind of all rotated them out, like the January starts for the April starts in Loft. And when we were there, they were also like setting up for another release of another different planner. Like they were rearranging the floor or like the planner section. But the Hobonichi section's like right front and center, right from the escalator. So it's a very like exciting time, and yeah, just seeing people like check out the product on a weekday, which is really exciting. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it for this video or this check-in today. My week is going well. I'm happy it's Friday. I finished up 2 work assignments for my supervisor, and now tomorrow will be the train ride early afternoon, so I'm hoping to get really good footage, and I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys check out that kind of train segment of this video. So yeah, take care, have a good Friday everyone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.